Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, how's everything to all my students? I do hope you are in a good conditions without any problems and obstacles, and may salawat always given to Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Amin. Today we are going to discuss our important materials about noun clause. What is noun clause? Do you know noun clause? Okay, let's see. What is nouns? Start from noun, the definition of nouns. A noun in English come from the Latin name is nomen, meaning name. The function of nouns is to name someone or something. To name someone or something is noun. According to Oxford Dictionary, noun is a word used to identify any class of peoples, place, things, or to name particulars one of these. Nouns, you can it can be concluded that noun is a word that functions to identify someone or something. Word, the function is to identify someone or something is a noun. So, what is clause? Every student always hears, always listen about clause. But what is clause? In Indonesia, what is clause? In English, clause is a group of related words. It contains a subject and verbs. A clause, the sentence, a clause that contains subject and verbs. In Betty books. Other explanation tells a clause is a group of words that contain subject and verbs. It can take place of different part of speech. And you can say it can be concluded that clause is a group of words that contains a subject and verbs which can take the place of difference of speech is a clause. Now our main discussion is about what is a noun clause. Noun clause is a dependent clause and cannot stand alone in a sentence. Dependence mean it can't stand alone. Dependent mean kalimat klausa yang bergantung, yang tidak independen, yang masih bergantung in Indonesia. In a noun clause, the full subject and predicate are retained. The noun clause fill the same position and serve the same function as a noun. In Frank book, it can conclude that a noun clause is a dependent clause that has a function as subject, object, or complement. So, noun clause can be subject, can be object, or complements in a sentence. Okay, type of noun clause. Noun clause that preceded by question word. Noun clause yang diawali oleh question word. Okay, let's see example. Where does Sari live? I don't know where Sari live. You can give other explanation, other examples. Why does Azril love city, for example? I don't know why Azril love city. So this is why Azril love city is noun clause after question word. Where do you go? I don't know where I go. So this is noun clause, very simple, because I have already explained a little bit about this. And question using whether's and or if menggunakan apakah. So whether's mean is like apakah. For example, here we have questions. Does Judy own Honda? I don't know if Judy owns Honda. Uh, uh, do you know? Do you know Dava? Do you know Dava? This question, what do you say? WH question. Do you know Dava? I don't know if he is Dava, for example. I don't know apakah dia Dava. Do you know does Faik like readings? Does Faik likes reading? I don't know whether Faik likes reading. So you can use whether or if. We continue then. And noun clause that preceded by that. Noun clause yang diawali oleh that. You can read the explanation that noun clause that preceded by the blah blah is okay blah blah. You can thinking, giving an opinions, or using a mental activity, verbs, and so on. I'm thinking, giving an opinion. Do you know that? Do you know the location of Aptien? Do you know the place of Mojokerto Town Square? Do you know the place to buy mobile phone, something? So after that, I believe that there is ATM in the supermarket. In my opinion, that mobile phone is not good. If you give an opinion, and maybe using I think that city is not good for Azril, for example. So you can give others example. After you get noun clause, so you have to practice it in your speaking, in your writing. But if you don't practice in your speaking and writing, I'm sure the material will say goodbye everybody. So you have to use in your speaking or writing. Even you speak alone, you speak by yourself at home or in bedrooms, or maybe when you text your friend in English. I think you can use your grammar correctly. Now the syntactic function of noun, sintaknya, bentuk strukturnya. A noun clause as a subject, okay, like how he get the money is his own affair. Whether or not he get the money doesn't concern me. What you do is not my business, for example. Whatever you do, wherever you go, doesn't make me scared. Whatever you can make your so whatever, whoever, what you do is a noun clause. The function is a subject. Now noun clause as a subject after it. So after it is a noun clause. You can read the example. You can see the example. It is well known that coffee grows in Brazil. It is popular that onde is from Mojokerto, for example. So after it, so subject after it. It is well known that Azrael is a very very diligent student. Uh, it is well known that um, Indra is maybe a strong boy or a tall boy is everything. Now noun clause as an object of verbs. Object of verb. So noun as object. I know that coffee grows in Brazil. I know. I don't know who will come here. I don't know who will marry with you. I don't know. Uh, uh, Maybe how kind she is, maybe, or he is. So how kind is how what you do. I don't know what should you do after what. After that is an object of verbs. What is verb? No, I know. I don't know. So this is a verb. Okay, now a noun clause an object of preposition after preposition. You have understood about preposition like about, of, from, maybe on, in. Find so many as preposition that we know. We were concerned about how he will get the money. We talk about what a pretty girl she is. We know about what beautiful girl Fonda is, for example. We know about um, what uh, what strong boy what strong boy Rizal is. So this object of preposition. We discuss about blah blah. We talk about blah blah. So many. So you can modify. You can create your own sentences, your own expressions in English. So the materials, the like the theory will come in your head and your mind. Okay, this also noun clause as a subjunctive complement sebagai penglengkap dari subject. And the question is how he will get the money. The question is how he get the score. The question is so after is must as a complement of subject. Okay, my understanding is that what you explain. My understanding is what you said. The two group is italic word are the subjunctive complements. How sampai money is it the complements, the subjunctive complements, pelengkap kata kerja, kata subjunctive. So appositive. So appositive is additional information. His belief that coffee grows in is incorrect. So this appositive is keterangan tambahan, additional information about clause, about sentence. His belief that coffee grows in Brazil incorrect. In my opinion, that Mojokerto, a good city, makes me proud of it. For example, I'm sure that Zest English course is